Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this question. Between Rigathi Gachagua and Musalia Mudavadi, who do you think William Ruto is going to front to succeed him? That is the question. And as a matter of fact, currently in the minds of Kenya Kwanza, they strongly believe that 2027 general election is already a foregone conclusion. That William Ruto is going to easily win that election. So they're already planning for 2032. And that's why Musalia Mudavadi and Rigathi Gachagua are coming into the picture. And what is William Ruto's game plan? I've been trying to study William Ruto's moves of late. And I'm coming to the conclusion, which I know most people are also coming to, that William Ruto is actually grooming Musalia Mudavadi to succeed him. And Rigathi Gachagua is not taking it easy. Earlier today, I was going through online, just going through my feeds on Facebook. Then I came across a flyer. This flyer here. This flyer is about a Thanksgiving service, which will be held in Eldoret. And this Thanksgiving service is for Felix Koskei, the Chief of Staff and Head of Public Service in William Ruto's office. It will be held on 11th from 9 a.m. 11th is on Sunday. And the guest of honor on this particular day is going to be the gentleman there, Musalia Mudavadi. Let me ask you, do you think Rigathi Gachagua is happy? I want us to look at what William Ruto is actually trying to send out, the message he's trying to send out. Because if you've been watching the politics of Kenya Kwanza very closely and of late, then you should have noted a trend. Let me just list for you 3 things which are significant. Number 1, as much as Musalia Mudavadi belongs to ANC party, William Ruto is already handing over UDA as a political party to Musalia Mudavadi. How is he doing this? Through Cleophas Malala. If you've been following Malala's moves of late, Cleophas Malala has been moving across the country, creating linkages for UDA party, setting up grassroots networks. The other day he was in Isiolo, he was almost lynched. But the fact is, Malala is Musalia Mudavadi's person. When William Ruto appointed Malala as the Secretary General of UDA party, it was very clear the objective. So that's significant. The other significant thing which cannot pass us is the fact that William Ruto has been sending Musalia Mudavadi to represent him in high-profile political events internationally. And while that's happening, Rigathi Gachagua is always confined to somewhere in the mountain. Why do you think William Ruto is sending Mudavadi to international events? I did a video about that just a few days ago, and I'm going to share the link below if you missed it. But let us not argue, that's significant. Probably William Ruto doesn't want to give Rigathi that international networks, the shame, Rigathi is not well, it's a bit uncouth in a way. And the way he speaks. Yeah. And then now we are witnessing this new emerging trend. a trend where Rigathi Gachagua is no longer the chosen one in political events happening in the Rift Valley. Previously, this event would have been presided over by Rigathi, but this time it's Mudavadi. And it's not the first time. Last month, because now we are talking of the Chief of Staff, Felix Kosgei. Last month, Farouk Kibet organized a major political event in Malava that he was the chief guest. And that event was presided over by Musalia Mudavadi. It was a high-profile event. On our TVs, it was announced. It was being advertised everywhere. Farouk Kibet is a close associate of William Ruto. You can't, in fact, when I did that video yesterday, most of you reminded me why I forgot the name of Farouk Kibet. So that's how powerful Farouk Kibet is. Mudavadi was the chief guest. Farouk organized the event. He comes from Rift Valley, but he organized the event in Kakamega, Malava. Musalia Mudavadi was the chief guest. And now you want to tell me that the chief of staff, who is also the head of the public service, a close associate of Ruto, is also organizing an event. And that event is being presided over by Musalia Mudavadi. Ladies and gentlemen, in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Before you go any further, in case you are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button, because I know you are enjoying it. So that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. And by the way, I know it's long since I received coffee from you, so I know I don't want to mention your name. Okay, I don't want to mention your names. Do something. I'll be waiting here. Why do you think this particular event has been organized and Musalia Mudavadi is going to be the chief guest? Why? There are no coincidences. This banner came public after Ruto had actually left the country. So which means Rigathi Gachagua cannot ask him any question. He's out of the country. And because he's out of the country, by sending Mudavadi, what's the implication? Mudavadi is representing the president. But what are the objectives? Number one, I tend to think that William Ruto is keen on introducing Musalia Mudavadi to Rift Valley. He's keen on ensuring that Musalia Mudavadi will inherit his support base in Rift Valley and not Rigathi Gachagua. And that's exactly what Uhuru did to him in before 2012. During that ICC, Uhuru started going with him. Kibaki actually started. It was Kibaki who organized Uhuru and the Ruto deal. So Ruto was the most hated individual after the post-election violence in 2007. So they started introducing him. Yeah? That's exactly what Ruto is doing to Mudavadi. He's introducing him to his support base. And by Musalia Mudavadi constantly going there, appearing with these leaders, and Rigathi is not there, out of sight, out of mind. Do you agree with me up to that point? Let us just agree. Do you agree with me up to that point? Or I'm not making sense? Just let me know. Number two, and I think it's also significant. You know, constitutionally, the principal assistant to the president is none other than the deputy president. So this event is happening in the Rift Valley. Chief guest, Mudavadi. Mudavadi will rise to speak. Do you think he will read Rigathi Gachagua's statement or Ruto? Or if you were to tell people, politicians like saying, oh, I was with Ruto, I spoke with him, akanituma na salamu, mmepokea. So basically, a message which Ruto is sending is that Mudavadi is my representative. Have confidence in him. Number 3, Ruto is keen on confining Rigathi Gachagua to the mountain. As Mudavadi will be in Rift Valley, Rigathi Gachagua has organized some coffee meeting because he's being made to be a Kikuyu leader. Like today was with the Kikuyus, then he's going to have them again. When Mudavadi is being introduced there. So I tend to think that Ruto is trying so hard to confine Rigathi Gachagua to the mountain. By the way, it's long since I received WhatsApp messages from you guys. My WhatsApp message number is still the same, 0777 741323. 0777 741323. I know most of you normally call it during our live shows. So it's still the same. And lastly, it could also be William Ruto's strategy to consolidate Western Kenya for William Ruto. What I'm saying is that by sending Mudavadi out of the country to represent him, by making Mudavadi appear as if he is preferred in Rift Valley, by having Musalia Mudavadi take control of UDA through Malala, probably the thinking within William Ruto is that those moves are likely to persuade the Western Kenya, the Luhya nation, to vote for him. So he's trying to consolidate Western Kenya. Because William Ruto has really tried to penetrate Nyanza Mekata. Cost nothing much. His only hope, Western Kenya. So that Rigathi can be out of the equation. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you watched this video up to this point, please just raise your hands. I know you value this channel if you watched it up to this point. So just let me know in the comment section that I arrived. Then I'm going to respond. Thank you and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.